Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. Just got a couple of news updates for you in regard to what's coming. The first one is finally Redrix Estoc is getting a nerf. This is from the Destiny 2 Twitter page. We're currently planning a fix for players who did not receive a Redrix Estoc competitive pulse rifle after completing their placement series. We understand that this weapon shipped a little hot in the Crucible, so the following changes are also being planned for Act 2. Tuning sword logic damage against players in PvP. We will be adding this perk to more weapons in the future and need it to be in line with our offered damage perk options in the PvP sandbox. This will not affect PvE efficiency. They're also reducing the handling stat, and they're going to walk back some of the buff the lightweight pulse rifles received in the last update. I think this is well overdue. Redrix Estoc is an absolute pain in the arse in Crucible currently. It offers too much for just getting a kill. The weapon, stats, stability, the range, the aim assist, especially with Lone Wolf, is ridiculous. I've got it myself, but I don't even like using it, to be honest with you. It's just playing Crucible in easy mode, and it's not for me. So, we've got 1 week left, well, a week and a half until Act 2 launches, so it'll be good to see this come in. Now the next part is around some leaks that have came out recently within the community. So if you're not interested and you want to be spoiler free, please turn off the video now, because I will be talking about spoilers. So we're getting a boss rush mode within this episode, unconfirmed if it's Act 2 or Act 3, but this comes from Bungie Leaks on Twitter. They're a very reputable source for what's coming. They've been right about things in the past, and this is what they've said. Episode Heresy Act 2 activity, Court of Blades. Visit the Court of Blades and do what you do best. Prove sword logic, Erismon. A boss rush mode with preparation phases in between encounters. Combatant difficulty increases every other preparation phase. This is very similar to the Court of Oryx from D1, if not the exact same. Seems like these challenges are vying to be a vessel for a revived Oryx. We spawn in at the Hall of Souls with the Taken Altar in front of us. This Taken Altar allows us to change our Taken path, resolve our ambition, and allows us to increase our rune empowerment with sigil stones. Rune mechanics. Defeating challengers will grant rune progress. Receiving rune progress while not holding a rune will provide one. Further progress will charge a rune, eventually upgrading it to its highest tiers. There are Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3 runes. Consume your rune to acquire core armaments. Using a Tier 3 rune for a Tier 1 purchase will still consume the rune. Available core armaments rotate daily. There's at least 20 different runes, so I'm theorising it will be similar to the structure of scriptures. We are able to slot runes at the Taken Altar before continuing. You can buy the following with runes. Runes, Minor, Major and Corrupted. Buffs and perks. Most are all new. Here's one. Refills ability, energy and ammo reserves. Triggers before every second encounter. Tactical advantages. Vanguard turrets, Taken portals, transcendent pools, rally buffs, etc. And relic weapons. Hive sword, solar scythe, synaptic spear and avoid coalescence. Some core elements can only be bought depending on which Taken path you are walking. Then he goes on to talk about augments. Augment mechanics. Some enemies may have unique qualities indicated by a visual effect around them. These effects indicate an augmentation is active, which can be removed by completing an augmentation objective. Some augments reduce damage towards challengers, and some even make them immune. Augmentation list. Please note, I cannot be 100% certain that these are accurate to what the augment actually is. This is just my best guess. Then he goes on to list augments such as Adept, counter a challenger's regeneration shield by matching its elemental type. Banish, defeat casters quickly to prevent banishment or fight their way back to reality. Bound, challengers gain immunity together. Entering a ceremonial ring will draw one away. Bulwark, avoid standing on Taken stains which cloak challengers in immunity. Burst, eruptions of Taken energy burst from surfaces. Descend, damage falling blights before they descend fully or suffer the consequences. Miasma, rifts periodically emit flares of blinding darkness. Might, destroy small blights to reveal a protector whose Taken essence can damage the main blight. Ritual, being your allies will initiate a Taken purge. find safety and separation, rune charge, locate the matching rune symbol to pierce a challenger's immunity, sharpen, confront immune blade bearers to obtain swords that strip a challenger's protection, swarm, defend against swarming foes, and wrath, confront mighty Wrathborn soldiers. So to me this all sounds great. I did say in a previous video that I was expecting some form of remake, a Court of Oryx, to appear in this episode, but from what this is telling us, it's actually more like a mini Pantheon we're getting. We've got a preparation phase, we've got its own modifiers and mechanics, things like that. It seems really good, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just hoping that the loot's plentiful as well. The Nether absolutely showers us in loot at the moment, so I would expect that this would continue with this new activity. But it all seems really good, looking forward to it. I think it'll be a great place to show off builds as well, so I can imagine I'll be spending quite a lot of time in here myself. And finally, a bit of news around Frontiers' story, but it's coming later on this year. Again, heavy spoilers ahead, and also take it with a grain of salt. If you don't even want to know any inclination of what it might be about, please turn off the video now and I'll get you the next one. But let's get into it. So this was shared by Bungie Leaks, but it came from D2 Leaks on Twitter again. So it seems that a pre-Golden Age train crashes into the city somewhere. Only half of it though, as it came through a portal. Some dude on it named Lady, somewhere on said train or on him, is calling a card for the 9. We track the location of the portal's origins, which takes us to a new destination. I've been told the name is Kepler, although I assume it's supposed to be Kepler. My personal guess is this is a placeholder name, as Kepler planets are very generic in naming due to the telescope used. Upon finding the other half of the train, there's another character there who was left in the 9. The planet's time is all effed up. Seems like Vex and Fallen will be enemies here. Vex seeing as time is kind of their thing. Apparently we were brought here because of some sort of incident with the 9. Since the story is non-linear, there's multiple things happening which you can partake in. One of the story focuses in on Osiris and the person we find on the train in the new destination. One of the fallen houses on this planet seem to be the main antagonist. Ikora investigates the Lodi guy we found in the train, something to do with the Drift Army's ship. Apparently there's going to be a Vex raid due to them being there. So this is quite bare bones, and again, take it with a grain of salt. But to me, the direction of the story is quite surprising, because it seems like this episode is setting up for us to take the echo of the Navigator from Oryx. He's basically going to bestow that upon us, and from there we were going to use the Dreadnought to travel the solar system. But from this, just seems like a portal on Earth will take us to other parts of the solar system. So yeah, very interesting. We'll see how it plays out. But that's everything that I've came across this week that I thought was quite newsworthy. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or consider subscribing. All of these really help me out with the YouTube algorithm, so I'd appreciate it. Thanks very much for your time as always. Really appreciate you checking out the video. And I'll see you soon for more Destiny 2 content. All the best. Cheers.